When they were being given this PSD license, they did not have a single infrastructure in place anywhere in Kenya. They were going to come and build it, which was both baffling and illogical, because here you are going to start now putting up all this mass everywhere else, when already some of them were already existing. And by our now not being able to carry a signal, our 40 billion shillings of infrastructure was going to go to waste. Secondly, even at this time when this company was bidding, it was very surprising because the laws of the land require that if you are going to come into the broadcasting sector or in the signal distribution sector, 30% of ownership of that company must be Kenyan. At that particular time when this tender was going on, or when they were participating, we are not aware that in fact they had any Kenyan partners, the 30% of them. So it was very baffling that a wholly owned foreign company, which does not even meet the minimum legal threshold of having 30% ownership, would be allowed to even participate in this tender process. And they won. Now, at that particular point in time, we appealed to the procurement board, and we were told that we lost. We were told, you know, rules are rules. Your bond was defective, it wasn't sufficient, you go home. We are commercial broadcasters, and what that meant for us is that our 40 billion worth of investment, which we have built over time, and we also think we have made a contribution to the development and the social emancipation of this country, was going to go to waste. So we went to court because we felt it was totally, completely unfair for us to be disqualified on a flimsy reason like that, because we felt that even the committee that was reviewing that should have taken into account that the fact of a board of 500,000 shillings when we had assets in place, and even like Nation Media Group, which is a publicly listed company, with assets in excess of 50-60 billion shillings, a board of 500,000 shillings surely looked ridiculous. And we felt that even in terms of Article 10 of fairness, equity, and everything else, I don't think that was taken into account. That's why we went to court, to request the court that we be considered to be given for a license so that we can use our infrastructure. We are local investors. And we felt that the job of the government and the regulator is also to protect local investors, but not rushing to, excuse me, I think I should switch my phone off. Excuse me, just a moment. Switch this off. I'm sorry about that. We were very baffled by that attitude. One, if you have local investors who are put in 40 billion shillings, you throw them out, and then another suitor comes who has not done anything, and then what you are telling them is that all the businesses, whatever you are doing, the content you do and so on, now you will be going through that. Let me just put an allegory here, what that meant. It meant like the three media companies here, we are like farmers. All of us are competing in the marketplace for content. And let's assume that all of us are growing cabbages, carrots, tomatoes, and everybody. Some grow better tomatoes than others. Some grow better carrots than others. We have been asking, because we already have this infrastructure, we said, now let's pull our resources together. Let's have this lorry which will be taking our produce to the marketplace. And it's already there, because we have mass all over the place. And we'll continue to grow our cabbages, oranges, and everything else. But we are all competing very fiercely. Some guys are better at growing this.